What's up guys, welcome to this video. In this video we are going to be reviewing one of the coolest prop firm out there. All right, one of the top performers in the prop firm industry, where you can get funded, instantly funded, of up to 400,000 USD. Guys, this prop firm Blue Guardian has been around for some time, and in this video I'm going to walk you through some of the accounts that you do have, and also talk about some of the rules. And yeah, by the end of this video I'm also going to share how information on how you can get some discounts, all right, from Blue Guardian, that's as currently available as at the time of recording this video, guys. So make sure you subscribe and follow for more updates. So in this video, in this prop firm actually have series of kinds of accounts. If you go to the website, go to evaluation, it's going to take you to list of the accounts that they do have. Now over here you can see we have the instant. There's also one-step evaluation, two-step evaluation, three-step evaluation. Now there are also accounts that are dedicated to suit the crypto market, right, in terms of leverage, in terms of maximum drawdown, profit targets, and also payouts and profit splits as well. So let's first of all talk about the instant funded account. So the instant funded account is in two forms: the standard, which has lots of account sizes, then they have the starter, which have just 5k accounts. Now under the standard, right, the 100k accounts, every other standard account over here, you can see that the maximum daily loss over here is 3%. So you're not expected to lose more than 3% of that account per day. Then the maximum loss, that's overall loss over here, as you can see, is 6%. So you are not expected to lose more than 6% of that account at any given point in time. There's no profit target. Account leverage is 1:30. Now, if you compare this to some prop firm out there that do instant funded accounts, which give like 1 to 2, that is 20x leverage, you see that this is also an advantage, all right, that you might want to take an advantage of. Profit split here is 80%. Now guys, to be honest, some instant funded accounts actually go for as much as 70% payouts, 60% profit split, but here the profit split is 80%, which is actually quite higher than the normal industry standard, especially when we're talking about instant funded accounts, not even evaluation. So these are some of the accounts you can get for the instant: 5k, 10k, 25k, 50k, all the way to 200k. So the starter is just a 5k account. Now the main difference I think between the both of them is just the maximum loss, because here is 5%, meanwhile in the standard is 6%. So you just choose what suits you and also your budget as well. Now we also have the one-step evaluation account for those who want to go for one-step evaluation, that just want to take one phase of evaluation. They also have an account for you. Then there's a pro, there's also the standard as well. Now if you go through the standard, you will see in that the standard is actually quite industry standard for one-step evaluation, and this is actually a little bit large compared to the maximum daily loss on the one-step accounts is a little bit larger than the industry standard, because industry standard mostly is 3%, so which also give you room for convenience when you are trading a one-step evaluation in terms of the daily drawdown. Now over here the maximum loss is 6%, which is industry standard as well, and profit target is 10%. So once you make 10% of that account, you have passed, which is very, very cool, because it's just like a combining phase 1 and phase 2 in one phase, making 10%, and that is all. Leverage, very, very standard, 100x, very, very cool. All right, now for the pro, under one step, you see some of the conditions. As you can see, the pro here is 3%. Mainly, most of the difference between standard and pro across most of these accounts, when you talk about payouts, talk about leverage, talk about maximum or daily drawdown, that is mostly what differentiates between standard and pro. So if you just check any accounts you want to get with them, then you can just go through the pro and standard and see which one that suits your needs. So the two-step evaluation is also there, which is more like the most popular form or the model that is available across the prop firm industry. So as you can see, this is very standard on the 100K accounts, the standard accounts, 100K accounts on that two-step evaluation, right? You see maximum daily loss 4%, very standard. Maximum loss, overall loss 8%, still very standard. Profit targets on the on this account is 8%. So once you are done with once you make 8% on phase one, you pass phase one. Then under phase two, once you make 4%, you pass, and then you get funded instantly. The leverage 1 to 50 still okay, because obviously you are not you're not limited to a very small leverage. So 1 to 50 is still okay. Then the amounts, these are the price over here. And another good thing also, guys, is that you get payouts, you get paid weekly, right? Weekly payouts. And also here you can, your profit split, as you can see, you can also get up to 90% compared to the standard 70 or 75% in the industry. So if you check out the pro, you also see some of the difference. You compare the both of them, and see which one suits you. The pro, one major difference I noticed about the pro, yeah, when it comes to two-step evaluation here, is that the maximum loss here is 10% compared to 8%, which is for the standard. So three-step accounts, or three-phase accounts, phase one is almost like you just be repeating the same thing from the same targets and the same conditions from step one, step two, all the way to step three. Because as you can see, maximum daily loss, maximum loss or overall loss, profit targets, accounts leverage, they are all the same for your throughout the three phases of your three-step evaluation account. So it's more like you repeating the same thing over and over again. So yeah, then in terms of the profit split of three steps accounts, it's still up to 90%. Now once you get funded, your average is going to be 50x or 1 to 50 max over here, which is still very standard. Then the last set of accounts that you do have here is the crypto accounts. Now the crypto, for your, you have the phase one, have the step one, step two. Step one is just the normal evaluation phase, and step two is when you become a guardian trader. Then as you can see, the maximum daily loss is 3%, then maximum loss is 6%. Now these are also done because the volatility in the crypto market, so that it guides you to trade carefully or trade responsibly or maturely, and not just go ahead and just blow the account because you have so many huge maximum drawdown, stuff like that. So profit target is 10%. Well, this is also very okay because you just have one phase, which is you just have one challenge phase. So 10% is combining 6%, 4%, and that is still very, very okay. Now leverage here is very cool, very, very cool when it comes to crypto, because I've tried some crypto prop firm out there that will only give you 2x, some 3x. So what that means, let's say for example you have get a 100K account, right, and you want to take a BTC position, for example, you cannot use more than 2 lot size in those accounts, but here you can use more than that because you're getting a 4x or 1 to 4 maximum account leverage. So it's very, very okay. Then payouts also on the crypto profit, in terms of profit split, is 90% payouts up to weekly. Very, very cool. So this is the amount for the 100K account. They also have crypto accounts all the way down to 5K. So they just have accounts for different kind of traders, different form of trader, trading styles, personalities, stuff like that. So you just go for which one that suits you as well. Now let's just take a look at some of the rules, all right, that you might want to take notes of. Now in the instant funded account, these are some of the rules over here Let's just see the ones that we'll talk about. If you want to know more about this rules, just come to the website. Link is in the description. Then go to frequently asked questions. You will see the rules over here. So in the instance funded accounts, then under the standard, they say that EAs are allowed, and this is actually very cool. Most instant funded prop firms out there do not allow EAs for reasons best known to them, but here it is allowed. Now it's two-step. These are some of the rules over here. Let's see. Let's see if we have like news rules. Okay, so this is new rules over here. So I say yes, news are allowed. The only thing is that on your phone accounts, right, you make sure you don't. Okay, there's a 5 minute rule, which yeah is actually industry standard. You don't take a trade or close a trade 5 minutes before or after, or within 5 minutes before or after a high impact news. So you can use Forex Factory for that as well. So you can check out, come to the website and check out other rules as well. So they have kind of rules for separate different accounts. So once you choose a particular account that you want, you just come over to this area and look for the rules. Now, that being said, let's take a look at some of the offers that they have right now as at the time of recording this video. So they have a new year offer, right? They have a new year offer. If you go to the main website, you actually have notification over here. They currently have a 40% discount, right, um on most of their accounts, and also have an 80% discount on 5k and 10k three steps accounts. So this is currently going on as at the time of recording this video. Now there's another offer that I believe maybe it's going to be there even after New Year. I don't know. For the New Year, this is the code over here, just New Year. All right. Now, this 50% offer is if you are buying an account from them for the very first time, you just use the accounts. You just use there's going to be a code. The code is first. That's FIRST. I think the code is somewhere down here. Okay, so this is the code over here, as you can see. As you can see, new to Blue Guardian, enjoy an exclusive 50% off on your first purchase. So the very first purchase you're making on this website, on this prop firm, right, once you use this code FIRST, you get 50% discount on Blue Guardian. So Blue Guardian is actually very cool, and one of the leaders in this industry. You check up their reviews on places like Trustpilot, Profit Match. They're actually very, very okay. The reviews there are very, very positive. So guys, make sure you do check them out, and do not forget, guys, to subscribe. Oh yeah, all right. See you guys in the next video. Take care.